Hi folks, I'm going to do a quick, I don't know how quick, but I'll do a quick one on unboxing the Freewrite Ink Typewriter, give you some backstory. I talked myself into it. That's the story. I thought it would be a helpful thing. I'm a college professor and I also do freelance writing on the side. A lot of us do it. And I've been using just a standard laptop. So took off the plastic wrap. Now it comes with just, like I said, nice hefty box, and it's still kind of sticky and it's hard to shoot with one hand. So guess what? I'm gonna edit. It came shipped in this nice cushy material, so that I'm sure it didn't shift around. So it was cued to plug it in because it was low battery, and when I plugged it in, I panicked a little bit because it was just the screen was just blank. Turns out I just needed to wait. Gotta be patient around here. So as you can see, it says time to begin. Hit those new keys to get started. Now what I can do now is I'm just going to walk through a bit with this unboxing and syncing, just to see what this is like and give initial feedback. I want to play with this thing, get used to it, kind of get to know it, but this is just what's happening. So I just typed a little bit per the prompt, and I just said it's rewrite prompt. Now I'll tell you right now, as somebody in their mid-50s, this is taking me back to the 1990s when I had access to just a standard HB word processor. Now stress that this is not a word processor by any stretch. This is even less than that. This is all about not having those things. And for somebody like myself who has gotten incredibly tired of the invasiveness of Grammarly, the invasiveness of AI tools to quote unquote enhance or improve or simplify the writing, this is taking me to a time when those elements and applications just didn't exist. And that just meant that you had to be more careful as you type. But on instinct, I typed this and then had some typos that I saw, and then I just reached for that back button because that's what we used to do. You just hit the back button. So did that. Not really caring about the typing. I just want to tell you that the keyboard is what they advertise. It feels like an old mechanical keyboard, and that is just great. From the last edit, I synced up to the Wi-Fi, which took 20 seconds. And again, I have to say, this is a little bit like a sci-fi novel where you're accessing modern day technology, in my case, an Eero mesh network in my household, with a tool that is not of this world, right? Not of modern era. This is something that is a kind of throwback, but also meant to exist today. And for me, that's, again, I love that. I have to say, gotta love it. So just give me the message you've successfully connected. Please enter your email login, and you're gonna start syncing with Postbox. Now, quick note, I don't believe I could have created a Postbox account until I got the hardware. I tried, unless I missed something, I don't think it was anything I was able to do. So Postbox, which is the platform that you're uploading to, that is where my writing will go. Now I do have other places I'd like to put it, and I'll talk about that in just a second. One more thing I can mention while I'm at my laptop is that I was able to sync this thing up, and then I can sync it to, I was wondering about this, so I've got it set up to do a couple of drops. I think it will go to 2 locations, my Google Drive and Evernote. Now I don't know if that's going to work or not, so let me just check it out. So far, everything does what it's supposed to do. It is apparently syncing to 2 places. It's able to sync to both Evernote and to Google Drive, if that's your thing. Yes, you can probably see that I spent $50 on this mat that they were selling. They only had a few left. I'll tell you, you don't need this thing. You don't need this mat. If you think the design's cool, go for it. I will tell you, you can get a cheaper alternative with colors that you can choose anywhere else, Amazon being one of those things. I'm not a big proponent of pushing you toward Amazon, but I am telling you that this is okay. Also, it's meant to stay in one place. You can roll it up and take it places. I travel for work, so I was thinking it'd be nice to do that, and I probably will use it for that. It's a hefty piece of rubbery kind of material, but it's also, and it's artistic. Trust me, I like it. It's basically reminding you what product you have under your fingers, and it's all right. So far, so good. I'm gonna start playing with this, but I'm happy with it so far. Obviously, I just dropped a chunk of change on it. The one thing I regret, probably could have just gone, since I was already spending a chunk on this, now that I have it in my hands, do I think that the Hemingway would have been nicer? Probably, but I like the black of this. But the Hemingway, maybe that would have been the right call. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that's the thing.